Yeah, I never used to believe that as well, but it is true. No, you're right. Yeah, I never used to believe that either. But I will. No, yeah, I will slate people though for using the Icarus, especially if they're really good players. I'll be like, yeah, fucking Icarus, bitch, you know. Oh shit, I'm swearing at the start of my stream already. That's not good. Oh, but yeah, mate. I think we've discussed a lot of, I don't know, technicalities and analyticals and stuff about this game. But we should have been streaming it. It's shitty, really. Oh well. Because that's like, could have just ended it at the end of all that and just called it like an analysis on Wipeout and its mechanics or whatever. Yeah, Wipeout podcast. 100%, mate. Why not? I've said that before, like when I've been playing Doom. You know, I was like, should we set up a Doom podcast? You know, but you could 100% do it with Wipeout because we haven't even scratched the surface, mate. There's so much you could discuss about it. Like, there was a guy fucking commenting to me earlier about fucking the law and shit, you know, saying that Wipeout was just a middle class. I mean, not Wipeout. Harry Mao was just a middle class bloody team and all this. I was like, I don't give a shit about. I was like, mate, Harry Mao has earned their respect on PlayStation 4, mate. And then some other guy was like, Harry Mao for the win or whatever, something like that. But yeah, fucking Harry Mao, mate. Well, are you going to pick the Arimo then? And then it'll make it more fair like you like? Because you like it fair. That's what you were saying. Oh, come on. I never used the Piranha, but I would if you asked me to. Come on. Go on. Go on. Just for this first tournament, and then I'll pick the Piranha. How about that? We'll do the same tournament as well, if you want. Or a different one, it's up to you. But I'll pick the Piranha. Because I don't mind the Piranha, especially on certain ships. I mean, certain tracks. Yeah, man. Oh, I don't use the basic one. I don't mind certain basic ships, like the basic Phasar and stuff, but the basic Harimau, I don't know how people do so good in it. I think it was Orwellian. Or it might have been... I don't know if I'm getting him confused with someone else, but I think it was Orwellian. I challenged him and I said, oh, look at your times or whatever, you know, on the speed laps on Bantam. And he was like, alright, I'll beat them all. I was like, yeah, just try it. So I panicked, well, not panicked a bit, but, you know, like, got excited a bit. I was like, oh, so I'm going to go back on him and improve him a little bit more, which I did. And then he proceeded to beat every single one of them in a fucking basic Harimau. I was like, because I said, mate, do it in the Harimau though, you know, because we was talking about how we both liked the Harimau. And I didn't realise he was on about the basic one, and he proceeded to beat every single one of my times in a basic Harimau. I was just like, you fucker. So he is fast, you know, when you put him on them speed laps, but it's just certain players like that are good on single player and maybe not so good competitively online. I'm not saying that he's a bad player, because he's real good competitively online, just as I am, just as you are, just as loads of players are. But yeah, it's like, you know, you've got two different lists. Who's like really good on Wipeout and who's really good on Wipeout competitively online. Do you know what I mean? Like, say if we had a full lobby here, yeah, right now, we'd be less likely to win. Do you know what I mean? Or you'd be less likely to win, for instance, because I know you're going to win. There's no way, even in this Harimau, there's no way I'm going to... Maybe I'll get one win, because I have picked my three of my favourite tracks. Metropia and Modesto are my two favourite tracks. And then I've picked Talons, because I quite like Talons. So, but yeah, I'm going to mute you. Yeah, I'm going to mute you for a sec, and then... but I picked these before, and you thrashed me on them, so... But let's see what happens. Give me a sec, though. Pardon me. I'm quite excited to use the piranha again now, actually. No, yeah, that's what I'm saying, I will do, just to make it fair, you know what I mean? Right, let's go. I don't know if I'm ready for this. It's just the piranha is, there's certain tracks that are suited to certain types of ships, I would say, anyway, and the Harimau just seems to fit almost every track. Well, every track for me, you know what I mean? It's just such a good ship. I love it. But it's because I grew up with, well, not grew up with, but I started out with Pfizer, like I say, that was my ship, you know, that was my favourite, if you like, and but then I transitioned to this, and I was like, this is just a Pfizer, but faster, you know, like, oh, he's doing barrel rolls and everything, look. How are you getting that barrel roll there, mate? What was that? I've never done a barrel roll there in my life, I don't think. And this is like one of my favourite tracks anyway. I would say Modesto's probably... Yeah, it'll be slower, it'll feel slower for you from the Piranha in terms of like that sort of thrust feeling you get, but generally speaking, if you start strafing on these corners, mate, this ship is much faster, especially on a track like this. Like, but I'm not even getting my line here. I'm fucking up. But it's because I'm focusing on talking to you and fucking looking over at how many people are watching and blah 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 blah. But yeah, get them strafes down, mate, with this ship, and you're on point, especially on this track. This is like the track, mate. You're winning anyway, mate, so you've got nothing to worry about. Literally. Oh, good. Yeah! God dang! Oh, I missed the... I always... Sometimes... Well... Perfect lap. Let's go, mate. Oh, this is how I like it, though. Competitive and challenging like this, mate. This is what it's all about, mate. Oh, look at him, he's gone, mate. He's like an OG, but he's not. You're not an OG, are you? Aren't you quite new to this? Oh, have you played WipEout before? Oh, let's go, mate, that was sick. You see, I think using the same ship definitely would make a difference there, because I think if you was in the Piranha, you'd be on your LAN that you used to and everything, and you'd probably whooped me by like, I don't know, 4 seconds or something. That's just like my prediction anyway. But let's see what happens here, because this is my track, man. If you beat me here, I always get pissed off when people beat me here, man. I do. I used to say that about Downtown. I used to be like, it's my track. But I stopped playing 2048 a while back when I realised how good this was. Yeah, me too. Earlier on, actually, I think. I was like, I'll do Modesto for a bit, because I was doing some speed laps, but... Yeah, I fucking fuck off autopilot. Ah! But yeah, this is my favourite, because especially in this ship, if you get them strafes on those, you know, get on the inside of these corners, especially this, well, I've seen how you do it anyway, because that's one of them corners what I was saying to you, where I usually overtake most people, and I didn't overtake you, so you was doing a similar line to me, obviously, which is what you want to be doing, mate, especially on that bit. Because even Mackie at first, he was like, mate, you're going round them corners like fuck knows. I was like, oh, whatever, you know, and I was like, mate, I know. But that was... you need to get the right run though sometimes as well, and it's... And you're fucking... Oh, really nice. And you're very consistent and you're fast as well, so it's... You're one of those that just escapes. So it's like, it's not good for me. No, I know. It's not. Well, it's not even about the turbos, because I ain't even got that many of them. It's about like, well, what you was just saying there about not being too hasty. Yeah, you want to be. It's when you calm down a little bit. Like right now, I'm on the edge of my seat. That's why I'm bumping around like a maniac. But once I calm down a bit, and it's the same on Doom. It's like with a super shotgun. You know, I know it's a bit of a stupid analogy, but it's my analogy, so... but, yeah, it's like, you'll be firing, and then you think, no, I need to wait until they get a little bit closer, or I get a little bit closer, and then fire. You know, it's not even about getting your aim really, because I snapshot most everybody. You know, almost everybody. You know, where it's like, yeah, where you're like bang, you're there, bang, you're there. It's like it's just so much better, especially on a game like that, because I haven't got the weapons with the aim requirements anyway. You know, like even though you can with a super shotgun, I don't think it's necessary. But it's the same on this. It's like once you start to calm down and you're like, right, yeah, it's that one there, it's that one there, and you just hit the points, you know what I mean? It's like, you end up being like, oh, I'm 2 seconds ahead, or whatever, you know. And that's when, yeah, come on, oh, you're glitching out there as well, look. I don't think it's anything, oh, I've got a shield on, that's all. Oh, you're having a giraffe. You see, this bit I like, all these sort of bits, mate. I love these tracks, mate. They're just fantastic. Oh, you're lagging out to death, which means I don't actually know where you actually are in space and time. Hang on, it chokes there. Oh, I'm missing all these. Yeah, because you're sitting there with a fucking plasma behind me or whatever. Fuck your autopilot, mate. Oh shit, I ruined that, mate. I was just talking about how you're supposed to fucking do that and then I ruined it. At least I got that bit. No, don't do it. No. Yeah, I did. Oh, you bitch! You're having a giraffe, mate. Oh, I had it as well. I don't think I'm going to be able to catch you. Once you start doing all your little tricks and that, it doesn't appear to me that you're as fast on this track as you are on the other two though, which is quite good. Because I'm quite good on this track. But you're there, I can see you. But you've won this tournament, hands down, there's nothing I could have really If I'd have focused a bit more on the previous two maybe, but I don't know. I say that, I was probably doing my best. Oh shit. Oh, there's a final lap. If I'd have known that, I'd have maybe tried a bit harder there. Well, I don't know. How many players, it depends how big the player pool actually is in terms of like pros and OGs and that, but I would say I'm in the top, I don't know, 200, 300, how far does it go, you know, until players become like not so good competitively online, do you know what I mean? Because there's maybe not even a pool that big, because you can talk about the good players and then you can talk about the good competitive players online who you can consistently beat or challenge or whatever it is, you know. It's like, that's why I always say Bumpy's slow, because he's not consistent at all, mate, and he won't even be in the top fucking 1,000, you know what I mean? But he's always online and everyone says, oh, he's a real good player and that, but it's like, is he? You know, these people need to be analysed, mate. Everyone needs to be analysed. You should analyse my gameplay, mate. That's why it frustrates me, mate, like whenever Mackie's like, I'm the one holding the gold medal or whatever, and all these little things that he says, and I'm like, mate, you bastard. Because it's one of those games, mate, like if you get beat you can't really complain, do you know what I mean? Unless it's lagging, and it's never lagging really, is it? So no, sometimes there is lag, but that's only like if you've got bad internet, I would say. You know, it's not a laggy game in general, so whenever someone gets beat it's usually because they got beat fair and square, you know. Or sometimes it's just a chance thing. Sometimes one guy will get 5 turbos and the guy at the back who's maybe the best player in the world or whatever, you know, or maybe calls himself the best player in the world, gets fucking 5 bombs in the face, you know, and flies off the track 3 times. Yeah, it can happen to anyone, so sometimes there's no way to recover. Other times there are. Yeah, that's brutal. The worst thing is when you're first and you're on your like 4th lap or something, and you hit a bomb from someone that's you know, dropped it, you know, like a lapped bomb, and you hit one of them, and then someone gets, then you get 2nd place, and you're just like, meh, why? Just nuts. Mate, this game is too fun though. It's like the best racing game ever. I used to, so what would I grow up racing wise? Not a lot racing wise, and then you know, until like Need for Speed Underground and Burnout. So I think I started with Burnout, and then I was like, yeah, you know, I didn't really, there was no like explosion in my head or whatever until Burnout 2, I think, and I was like, this game's amazing. And then Burnout 3, when I got that, I was just like, this is the best thing ever. And then Burnout Revenge came out, which was obviously Burnout 3, but like so much better. And that's still the best Burnout game, I think. Burnout Revenge. Everyone says Burnout Paradise is real good and remaster and all that. It was all right. You know, you can play online, which is fun, but playing online racing is different to like playing games like this. This isn't like racing, is it? This is more like because this is balanced. You know, this is a balanced game. You know, where like you say, every ship that you use, everyone's got like the same stuff. You can't add upgrades and stuff. Because did you play Redout? Did you ever play Redout? Well, on that online, you can race a first class ship against a fourth class ship, which is already should be like making you think like, what the hell? But then you can change your upgrades, you can add like rockets and like you can disable people's weapons and you can make the screen go fuzzy and all this shit. And it just, shit like that just ruins the game. If they'd have not had all that stuff and you just make it like this, where you pick your ship and you've got a certain amount of weapons to use, do you know what I mean? And it's like chance based, so you know, no one can be like, I'm picking rockets, oh, I'm picking Quake, you know, it's all like, oh, what am I going to get, you know what I mean? It's just so, that's why this game is so successful though, in my opinion. And I think that's probably quite an accurate analysis of why it is so successful as well, because it is so balanced, you know what I mean? Even like in 2048 they've done a good job, considering it was a PSP game, because I had no idea, because the first WipEout game that I played would have been probably on the PS1 or something, but I would have been too young to know what the hell it was. But I definitely remember it. 2048 was, yeah, it was a PSP game, yeah. PS Vita, yeah. Same thing really, innit, but PlayStation Portable. And then they just renamed it something fancy, didn't they? But what do you call it? Yeah, the first one that I properly played was on the PS2, you know, WipEout Fusion. I don't know if you ever played it. Oh, on PS3. Oh, nice. Oh, so you are kind of an OG, more of an OG then. But yeah, that's the one I played, and then when I seen this on the PS4, that there was a PlayStation 4 one with, and then I watched the trailer or whatever, and I was like, what is this? I need to buy this. And that, it had only been, I think that must have been around the time when it came out anyway, you know, on PlayStation 4. But I had no idea that there was like a PlayStation 3 community that was so large, you know, before it or whatever. So I was like calling myself an OG and that, and everyone was like, man, there's been people playing this game for 10 years or whatever. I was like, what? But yeah, fucking, saying that, it's 2023 now, so I've been playing this for about, I don't know. Well, if you add WipEout Fusion onto it as well, I would say about 5 years, something like that. Because that is quite a challenging game as well, because you go super, you can upgrade your ships as well, so you can go super fast, and you have to, like when you lose health, the only way to recharge it is by going in the, you know, like in F1 where you go back into the pits. There's like a bit where you like a pit stop and you go in and you go through a thing and it's like and it like fucking heals your ship. Man, it's sick. But yeah, that game was pretty fun. So yeah, when I got my hands on this, I was like, this is the best thing ever. I was like, you what? Go on. Yeah. Yeah, but that's... Mate, I still can't get that one. Mate, I've watched the YouTube clip of how to get it, where you do 3 barrel rolls or you do the turbo in the right bit and all that, and I've tried it over so many times that you cannot even imagine. Bloody, I just can't beat it. I refer to that trophy as the hardest trophy that I've ever tried to get, because it is genuinely. You'll have to fucking mate. Oh, you live in America though. I was gonna say you'll have to come round and get that trophy for me, because it's literally the only trophy that I need. The only one. I'm not joking. It's ridiculous. I know, but try once you've tried doing that enough times, and then you waste your turbo or however it works. I can't remember. You got to do it over and over, and it's just like, oh god, on that slow speed as well. You got to do it on Venom in a Piranha on that map, and it's just like, why? But it's because I tried it so many times one night over and over to the point where it's imprinted in my brain, the image of that ship on that map at that speed, trying to get that. Oh god! And then watching how to do it, and then being like, oh, that's how you do it. And then trying it that way and being like, this isn't working. And then getting the barrel roll every now and again, but on a slow run, you know, and just like, oh. Well, I was thinking about that, just calling it the hardest trophy ever, and just trying it over and over and over again. You what? Share play? What do you mean? Nah, I don't know. What do you mean share play? Which one's that? No, I know that. Yeah, but I'm not. Yeah, because I've seen people do it. That's what I'm saying. It's not going to help because I know exactly how to do it. I'm like, I just can't. I've just tried so many times. To be fair, you know, if that was all I cared about and all I wanted to do was get that trophy, I'd have got it by now. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's not, and I don't care that much, and it's just annoying that it's the last one on there that I can't get. I just gave up eventually. I was just like, fuck it. Because there's one like that on Battlefronts 2, you know, Star Wars as well, where you've got to blow up 75 hero ships with a infantry ship or whatever, you know, like a standard ship. And I've got like 2 or 3 out of 75. And every other challenge in the game, I aced like a master, you know, because I got so good at that game. I was like brutal at it. But then, you know, a lot of things changed over time because I uninstalled it for about a year or two, and then when I went back to it, I was like, what's going on in this game? It was just like, there was just players like glitching lobbies and stuff, you know, like hero versus villains, and that's what I like to do a lot of the time. But yeah, that trophy, I was just like, I'm never gonna play that amount of time to do that, am I? You know, like, because trying to blow up hero ships in a normal standard ship on that mode, when you've got all those players who are really good at the game now, you know, they're all going round, and when you're in a hero ship, like say if you're Darth Vader or you're Yoda or whatever, you're going nuts, you know what I mean? And when you're in these little daft little ships, mate, and you're trying to fucking blow one of them up, imagine trying to get 75 of them. But that's the annoying thing about that is because there's a lot of trophies in that game. So on that one it says 98%, which is even more annoying than on this, because on this it says like 93 or something, and I'm like, meh. But on that it's like 98, so it's like so close on the meter. I'm just like, you fuck. Yeah, it's a fucker. Trying to think of other trophies. There's one on Dishonored 2 where you've got to kill 6 people within 3 seconds or something like that. And I thought it was hard at first, but then I was like, oh, if you just use slow-mo and a grenade. I was just like, why don't I just do that? Yeah. Are you there? You still there? Oh, right. Yeah, I'm gonna make this smoke. I mean, have this smoke and then we'll get this in. 'Cause, yeah. Let's go. I wish I could list off some players right now, what I can think off the top of my head, but I can't, I just can't. You know, just because I'm streaming, just to be like, I don't know, recommendations or whatever. Like, this player's good, this player's good, this player's not so good, this player, blah blah blah, however. This is what I think. People are like, we don't give a fuck. Right. Oh shit, I don't think I'm ready for this. See, if I had a bigger telly, I definitely would be doing better. I've been forced to use this fucking... Oh, you're in your piranha. Oh, I was supposed to be using a piranha, wasn't I? Oh well. Nah, it's alright. It's because we're on different tracks anyway, so it's not really hard, is it? Oh, there we go. Look at that. That's a lesson in how to take that corner with them strafes with this ship, man. That's what that is. Bang, 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 bada bang, bang. Oh, I should have used them rockets on you. What am I doing, man? Fucking missile. I don't want your missile. It might work though. Get ya? Did you go off the track? Where you go? Your turbo! Oh, I should have dropped that fucker. You didn't get it? What? A shield? What? Oh, it must have missed you. There's no way. Nah, it locked on, it just didn't... Sometimes they just don't hit, mate. Sometimes they bounce off the wall and shit. I think that's what it did. Because she was turning. But yeah, it locked on, mate. Good and proper. There's proof of it on the stream! But yeah, no, it's because she was turning. Honestly, their missiles are... less... what is it? Less predictable? Yeah, less predictable than the rockets. The rockets, you know what they're going to do because they've got physics. You know, say if you're going over a hill, you know that they're going to fire over the hill. They're not going to hit the enemy or whatever. But with a missile, they do their own fucking thing sometimes. Honestly, because they've got like they're like them turtles on Mario Kart. You know what I mean? It's the equivalent of them, really. You what? Sorry. Yeah, like that sort of that's the equivalent of the missiles on this. Because if you get a lock on and someone's perfectly in front of you, then it does. But because she was turning, and I locked onto you, and you was turning into that corner, and it went bouncing off the wall. It must have fucking just evaporated on the other wall or whatever when it bounced back. I don't know. But yeah, you was gone, and I was like, "Have you got off the edge?" I genuinely thought like it had hit you, but no. I looked and I was like, "Oh, it's still ahead." Well, because it was on a corner, and I thought it might have hit you, yeah. But yeah, fucking stupid missiles. That's why. Well, it's them missiles for you, isn't it? Especially if they hit the wall like on a. You know, like over and over again, really fast, and they expire themselves, you know. Did I actually hit you with them rockets? I didn't even think I did. Oh, right. Oh, mate, I'm proper crunching against this wall, what the hell? I might as well use this right now just to give myself a bit of relief against that, what just happened there? Oh, I'll pick that up, nice. Oh, I missed that again, look. Oh, mate, I'm gonna fucking kill myself here, what's going on? Wait! Because I'm relying upon these strafes, sometimes I do it way too heavily and then I end up, you know, yeah, stubbing myself in the toe because I think, oh yeah, I'm cutting into my line here, and then I miss my line, and then I'm strafing from a different, you know, where I shouldn't be. Like that one was alright, not too bad. This one's good because then I strafe down onto that. You see, that's good. That's what I want to be doing, but sometimes it's just better to use the air brakes and fucking fuck it all, you know what I mean? Which is slower, like my brother was saying before, how can it be slower though, physics mate, and all this, you know? And I was like, mate, and me and my mate at the time, you know, was trying to tell him, you know, it's so much faster mate, look how much time you save and all this, and he just, I think he agreed eventually, you know, that it was faster, but he couldn't wrap his head around it at first. He was like, how can it be faster, mate? If you shifted to the side, you know what I mean? You're losing your slipstream and all this. I was like, mate, that's not how it works. This is WipEout, are you mad? Oh, that was neat. Come on. Get a hit. Oh, you fucking shitty ass. No. Is that the last? Oh, you. Ah, mate, I'm so. If I got you with that rocket, maybe I'd have got in there, but that rocket just went right to the right of you. Well, slightly to the right of you, and yeah, unfortunate. No, sometimes you do, especially when the hints are off, you know, the weapon hints. I don't really know how it works, but sometimes you do and sometimes you don't. What I think it is because she's saying so much at once, sometimes she just skips out some of it, you know what I mean? It's not like that on Doom, though. On Doom, the fucking announcer, he says everything, and even if, like, it happened 10 seconds ago, he'll still say it. So, like, triple kill, you know, but because he's saying, like, so much in a row. It can be quite hilarious sometimes, where it's just like, he doesn't stop talking, you know what I mean? So I think, yeah, so I think this is, you know, this game tries to prevent doing that, I think. So sometimes she doesn't give a warning if there's already been another warning recently, you know, like, so that's why sometimes you'll just hit a bomb out of nowhere and you'll be like, what the hell, you know, because it doesn't say bomb, it don't give you any warning or anything. That's the most annoying one. Oh, you see that missile locked on perfectly, didn't hit you? Because you're just cruising, mate, that's why. Sometimes, especially when you're doing real good, like I assume you are, or you've got that feeling where you're like, yeah mate, I'm off now. You can just outrun a missile, you know what I mean? Same with the rockets, and especially plasmas, you know, it's just like, haha, you're just laughing while it's like, plasma. Or sometimes you think you're being real clever, yeah, and you do like a side shift to the right or something, and it hits you square in the teeth, you know? I did that fucking, I think it was earlier with someone with a plasma, yeah, and I was like, oh yeah, I ain't letting that hit me again. And I strafed to the right and it fucking blew me up. I think it was, what's his name, he was fucking pissing me off, I can't remember what his name is. Was it Piece of Us, or... Yeah, I think it was, but it was Atomic Shrimp, or whatever his name is, he was the one that ended up winning it. I was like, what? 'Cause he's the guy I blew up at first with a plasma. And I was like, yeah, it's first kill or whatever. Well, I don't think it was the first kill, but it was one of the kills. Well, I was just thinking, why am I doing so shit, mate? But I'm only 3 seconds behind, so I can't really complain. I've lost this tournament anyway. I'm just trying to hit my, you see I've lost that barrel roll there. I'm trying to hit my my lands and my points and all that shit, but I'm consistently missing everything, and then every now and again every now and again, yeah, I'm doing like quite good, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that's the way, and then yeah, I'm losing it again. Because that's not good, to be 4 seconds behind. If I was 2 seconds behind, I wouldn't be complaining so much, but... yeah, 4 seconds is rough. And especially when it's telling me I relied upon fucking automation. Oh mate, sometimes you gotta do it, mate. What are you talking about? It's a tool in the box of tools. It's not necessary. Like, I've even said, I think I said it earlier anyway, you might even be able to pick it out, where I was like, they should get rid of autopilots on Phantom, and they should get rid of, what's the other one? Leech beams. Because they're both fucking, unless, you should leave leech beams on Eliminator, obviously, because they're fun. But, yeah, on these races, mate, they should get rid of autopilot, and they should get rid of leech beams. 100%. I agree. Nah, you can't, because it's chance. So sometimes when you get it, you're like, oh yes, and other times when you get it, yeah, exactly. So other times when you get it, you're like, fuck off, I don't need it. You know, it depends on the track as well. Like if I'm on Metropia or Modesto, I know I can go faster than the autopilot, but you know, on like the corners and like the entrances to certain corners and straights and stuff like that. But on other maps, yeah, like no, not even that, because I like to corner myself on Sabenko as well. But yeah, to be fair, on Sabenko, like that corner, I think it's like the third or fourth corner, just before the long straight that goes down. You know, on like forward. You know which bit I mean, like where it goes down, and you can do like a turbo. That's like the first bit that you can really do a turbo on. Sabenko, yeah. Like that one, for instance, that corner at the end there, just coming into that bit there, if you was to use like an autopilot like round that corner there, for instance, that would be like an advantage, I would say, 100%. Because sometimes the autopilot just drags you, like, it doesn't go like faster, because on 2048 that autopilot definitely makes you go faster. And it gives you a shield, which is insane, mate. It's like, autopilot on that is like God mode, mate. Like, that's why it's quite fun every now and again to do a combat challenge on 2048, especially if you do it on like downtown, you know, and just go nuts for a bit. Because it can be quite fun. Because you can. The fun thing about 2048 combat is you can have like multiple leech beams on multiple people at once. So you can be like leech beaming like 3 people around you, and also be rocketing like the guy in front of you. You know what I mean? Which is just so much fun. Because you can constantly just keep absorbing health, which is kind of a cheat. It should be a shield situation like HD, but. Yeah, it's fun at the same time. It's a different mode. I suppose that's why they've called it combat, you know, as opposed to Eliminator, because it is a different mode, essentially, really. But yeah, I'm gonna smoke this and then we can... Have I even picked... I ain't even picked different maps yet, have I? Maybe I should just do a fucking Eliminator on Rapier for a bit, see if we can blow each other up. I would just say maybe 100 points, or is that too low? No, let's do that, yeah, because then we can change the map. Barrel roll off, because we really don't need that on Eliminator. Exactly, that's what I'm saying, because every now and again you will accidentally do it. Well, I do sometimes anyway. What's the one that I like to do it on? I think it's the Amphitheum. It's good for Eliminator for a start. I always usually start it on this one if I'm doing Eliminator. Well, even on the races as well. You know what my least favourite track is? On Phantom anyway, but I usually just say my least favourite track, but it would be on Phantom, because on Rapier it'd probably be no problem at all. But that's Ubermall. I fucking don't like Ubermall. I just think it's as a track, like as an idea, say if it was like in a movie or something, I don't know, whatever, or in real life, it's quite a good idea as a track, but if for me to race it forwards or backwards is just depressing for me every time because I know how to do it forwards and backwards. I've aced it before and I know how to do it. It's just doing it every time it comes up and I'm like, oh, fucking Ubermall. It's not too bad if it's competitive and there's weapons involved and you're catching a guy or whatever, but just the track in general, doing it and hitting each point and missing it, because it's the way I race, like I said, when I'm on unorthodox or whatever. It's because I'm trying to strafe into every corner, and there's so many little bits that are kind of corners, but they're more like boomerang corners, do you know what I mean? So yeah, I end up crashing a bit, and then I'm like, oh, fuck this track, and then, you know what I mean, it's just it's like an ongoing thing with me, and I used to like that track. So yeah, I don't know, tracks have switched around in my head over the years, because I used to think like certain tracks like, oh no, Chengdu's got that bit with a bumpy corner or whatever, you know. That though, yeah, exactly, and then it becomes your favourite track or whatever, like for a while or whatever. Like, it's nuts. It really is, because I didn't used to like Modesto. I used to hate it, and now it's my favourite track. It really is. It's like such a good, because you can go around it like a god, like consistently, you know, with no like. Same with Metropia. It's just one of those tracks where once you nail it, once you get the certain type of and Talons is a good one as well, and there's certain type of tracks like that, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm gonna smoke this. I'm talking too much. I've got into that zone. let's do it. I should have made another drink really by now, but I've got some water, but it's not really what I want to be. I want some tea. Ah. Are you in my stream or is it some random guy? Oh, I'll be some random in there. Either that or it might be a friend, I don't know. Wait. Oh, why am I in this? We're doing Eliminator? I should be in the Mirage. What are you in? Piranha? Oh, you've got 90 shields then. Yeah, I've got a certain way of playing these Eliminator tracks. I used to play them like, you know, like back and forth. But now I kind of play them where I stay ahead. And if you try and stay ahead and gradually earn points over time, you know, but I get picking up. It's like a chance. Oh, mate, and then that happens. But yeah, that's kind of my system that works for me, I guess. But I'm gonna die if I don't kill myself. Yeah, you're gonna blow me up. I didn't want to kill myself because I had 9 health. If I had like 3 health or something, I would have done, but I didn't want to be shameful. You know what I mean? Oh, he shredded me. Look at this shit. Well, you're doing what I should be doing. But that's the way it works. 1-on-1. So I'm getting no help from anywhere else. So let's do it. Oh, for fuck's sake. You see, if I miss though, sometimes I miss. Especially if I shouldn't be in this fucking ship. And I'm getting back plasma. I'm missing weapon pads and they're getting blown up. Look, what? Shouldn't be in this. Can't pick no up. Oh. That took 10 of my health. Oh, I can't get those pads with this arrow, mate. It's not happening. That's gonna happen. Yeah, I've only got a shield on. I've got no weapon. I am not a threat. You, oh, he's won it already? That's nuts, man. I got absolutely obliterated. Is that? How many points is it giving you when you hit with a plasma though? That's nuts. What's going on? Because I think, how many times did I blow up? Twice. I can't have blown up 3 times. Might have been because it gives you 5 points for going over the lap, over the lap at the end. No, yeah, exactly. No, yeah. Man, I was in the wrong ship for a start, but which one should we do? Which one's good for? We can do Ubermall because it's on Rapier and it's like I'm gonna be complaining about this shitty fucking corners or whatever.
Mirage.
It's just because it's like a simple track. It reminds me a bit, you know, like the way, like at the which one is it? An Alpha Pass. It's all like straights. You know, it's all straight lines, really. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. It's a bit like that, but it's just way more. It's not even technical. It's just annoying, which makes it technical. Because you've got like the zigzaggy bit, which if you get over it, like no problem on fast speed, then it's all good. But if you don't, then you fuck up your lap, and you're like, oh, or you get behind. And then there's that other bit, and then you've got all those little bits, like I say, they're like boomerang corners. They're not like proper corners, you know. That's why, like, the more technical tracks, because I watched like I was watching a thing on YouTube that some guy had made, you know, and he was like, oh, Modesto Heights is one of the more technical tracks, and I was just screaming at the screen. I was like, no, it's not, because once you learn these tracks, those tight turns and those wiggly bits and those smooth round fucking bits that lead to like jumps, and then because I can picture the whole track in my head now, Modesto, you know, and then it goes down to that bit that everyone goes, oh, that's real hard and technical. No, it's not if you do it the right way in the right ship, you know. But it's like Uber Mall's not like that. Do you know what I mean? Uber Mall's like the opposite of that, because you can perfect Uber Mall probably a lot quicker and blah de blah, but it's just running it again and being like, this track, man, like there's nothing smooth about it. It's just not smooth. Yeah, and then it's all those little fucking... It's just not even the one part, it's just all those daft little bits where it's like straight and then you've got to do a sharp turn into a... It's not even sharp, but it's like, because most turns lead... I'm just thinking of that whole stupid bit, yeah, where it just annoys me, I don't know. Maybe I just need to run it 1,000 times and be like, I love this track again! You know what I mean? I was misunderstanding it, but it's not the case. I've already been through that phase, you know. It's like... It's just, I don't know. Are we doing it? Oh, we are doing it now, aren't we? But we're doing it on Phantom. I mean, Rapier. So nothing is noticeable. You know, all the annoying things, like they're not noticeable on the slower speeds. So it's a non-issue. And we're on Eliminator anyway. But it's yeah, it's just got so many bits where it's like, who designed this track? Like a child or something. Like I don't. But like I said, if it was a track in real life, it wouldn't be considered as that. It'd be considered as like, this track is one of the finest tracks that, you know, like, or whatever. yeah, the way it flows, and racers love to go around it and all that garbage. But yeah, because look, it's a nice track, mate. I love it, but I prefer it forward than reverse, but I hate it both ways just because it's. To be fair, it's one of the best tracks really in terms of all this stuff. Is really, I like it. I think it's yeah, it's reverse that I don't like, I think, as much, but it's still one of those that's but I'm saying that because we're on because I'm not losing right now and we're not on the Phantom. You know what I mean? So yeah. Well, that's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to try and have a chance on my side and shit, but I'm in the right ship at least now. Fucking that's the corner, mate. That is just brutal as well, but I know how to do it. It's just doing it every time. I'm coming up to it, the whole like, or forgetting it exists, or whatever it is. There's a fucking thing there, isn't there? Really? Oh, that's nice. Oh. Oh shit, I missed that. Oh, you're having a giraffe, mate. I didn't think that was going to be a hit. Nice. Oh, what? Oh, I was hoping for that. No. Mate, I could have blown you up then, but that was a total miss. Total miss. Missed opportunity. You see, even at the speed, you've got to just like slow down on certain corners and shit. It's just nuts. Unless you hit it at a certain angle, which I'm not willing to do every fucking 2 seconds. Because it's not a long track, really. So it does become tedious. Like even like now, like I say, on Rapier, it's become quite tedious to just go around and just like that bit is just like, why does that exist? I suppose it's quite it's a nice challenge, but that bit's not. That bit's just wrong. That bit just doesn't work unless you're in a 5-hour or something. Or an Uber. Oh, I didn't realise it was behind me. What happened? Oh, you're gonna blow me up again. I'm not doing good. I'm just shield. Oh man, I've attempted some stuff, but I hit you with that as well. But you had a shield on, mate. I can see you right clear in my view with a fucking shield. Oh. No, don't give me that. Bang! Oh, did I get you? Yeah, some points at least. Oh. Yeah, we should do a live stream in the daytime sometime when all the Eliminator guys are on. You know, like Piece of Us and all them lot, whatever the names are, you know. Because I reckon they'd give us a run for the money. Because sometimes when was it? I can't remember. I said earlier tonight. Was it yesterday or? Yeah, because I got slaughtered earlier. Was it? Suddenly I can't speak. What the hell was that? That came out of nowhere, mate. I think I'm talking too much. But yeah, yeah, the first match I entered and there was like 6 of us or whatever, and I was like, oh, there's a couple of names here what I have to watch out for. And I absolutely slaughtered them. In the Azagai anyway, I think that was the one I was talking about. And then bloody, yeah, they proceeded to bloody do what they do, you know, like Piece of Us was coming. Piece of Us came third in the second one, and I came second, and Astro Pulsar, or whatever his name is, Astro Ted, came first, and I was like, whoa, what? And then some random level 1 joined and started thrashing us all. I was like, what the hell's going on here? That never happens, you know. I was like, oh, some fresh meat here, and it turned out it was doing real good or whatever. So it must have been someone, you know what I mean? But yeah, but yeah, bloody, yeah, I reckon that'd be quite fun, because you're obviously good on this, so. And they always like chasing down the players that are quite good, like whenever Piece of Us, or I'm trying to remember the name of the other guy who's quite persistent as an Eliminator competitor, you know, whatever his name is, but yeah, as soon as they see your name, you know, like my name or whatever, or like say if you was to start frequenting those lobbies or whatever, they always try to fucking blow me up, or they chase me, you know, because you see like certain players go like halfway across the map and they try and do like a little game plan or whatever, you know, like on Eliminator. But Piece of Us and all that, they know my game, they know that I try and stay ahead, and I'm like trying to go real fast. So they fucking, they always try and chase me, which is quite thrilling. I enjoy it sometimes. I can't remember the name of the other guy for the life of me. There's a couple of them, but there's Piece of Us and someone else in particular that are really good, you know. At Eliminator, anyway. They're not as fast as I am, but... Yes! I did as well! I didn't expect to do that, though. Oh, let's get some of this! Yeah! Oh, it was worth it, though, mate. Damn it! Oh, I did not as bad as last time anyway, didn't I? So... Right, how long's it been now? I have been talking a lot, haven't I? But I think I'm going to make a drink real quick. I'm going to try and do it speedy. I don't know how long you've got though, until you're expiring. Alright, fair. Yeah, well I'll be real quick then, and I'll make a quick cup of tea, and I might as well grant some more wood as well. But yeah, I kind of enjoy the chat in between anyway, so I'm usually like that anyway. It's usually used to piss some players off, you know, in like the Doom chats and that, because I get chatting to the point where they'll be like, "Are you gonna start the match then or what?" I'll be like, sorry, I still need to smoke or whatever it was, you know. But yeah, right. Put some water in the kettle. Feels like forever since I made a drink, but I don't think it was that long ago, to be fair. Oh, was it? I think it was before this stream, so yeah, that's quite a while, I reckon. I don't know, how long's it been? Oh no, you're not in it, are you? Gotta check. Whoever was in my streams left. I had 2 viewers and then I had 1, and now they've gone. Well, I'm in the kitchen, so I can't actually see anymore, but I'm assuming it's 0 still. It might just be random WipEout fans, because of the tags and that, you know what I mean? But I'm wondering which random WipEout fans are up at this time. You know what I mean? It must be like Americans. I don't know what time it is, but you know, like oh, so are you on the west coast then? Yeah, it must be 7 hours or 8 hours behind, one of them. I don't know the time right now, I can't check while I'm in the kitchen, so... Alright. Yeah, so you're like in bloody Los Angeles or some shit. Somewhere around there. I know that. Well, I point it out every time and it... Oh, shit. I almost fucking snaps my wire, or what? Well, I don't think it could be snapped. It's one of those real good ones, but yeah, that was a bit unfortunate. I can't remember what I was talking about. It's weird, isn't it? You play enough for one game. Have we? What we got? Really? Level 39. What's the name? Oh, it's not going. It's going to start itself. Nova. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do, because I'm making this. 150's all right actually, isn't it? Unless I'll put it to 100 for you. And you guys can fight while I make this drink. And then you're not waiting, are you? And it's not going to kick me out. No, I don't think it works like that. I think it has happened though, like it does happen. You can get kicked from a match and that, but I think it takes a while. I don't know if you keep hear me in the kitchen. Oh right, sometimes it cuts out strangely and I'm like, what the hell? Like it was doing it last time when I was streaming Max Payne. What, me? Is that what I'm in? Oh, Carex is good on Eliminator because it's got 90 shield and it's a good ship to race in also, I would say. You know, it's one of the usable ones. As opposed to like the Go-Techie, which I would never use in a race, on a Phantom race, you know, unless you're on like an Ulfa. Do you know what I mean? I always use an Ulfa as an example, because that's like all straights, it really is. All you have to do is focus on a couple of side shifts. Ooh. Oh, did I disconnect? I told you it would. Oh, right. Is he disconnected? Oh, I ain't disconnected, have I? Oh, I ain't. Oh, good. Right. 100 points. Yeah, I think it's pointless me doing anything now, isn't it? But I'm going to come in and see what I can do. See if I can help that guy out. Or blow him up. One of the two. But yeah, it's because he's a noob though, not because he's trying to save points, I don't think. I think the new players genuinely do just blow themselves up. Oh, did you have a shield on? Oh, I hit that one for once. Fuck! Oh, I might as well blow myself up. I had 3 health. Oh no, you've won anyway, yeah. Have I got more points than that idiot? I call him an idiot. It's just some poor new player, isn't he? But I call everybody shit and idiots and all that. If you've seen me play Doom, you'll know what my temperament is in terms of competition. Because I'm like, you're all shit, mate. Once I start winning, you know, like, you're all fucking garbage. But that's like, that's how you've got to be when you're a fucking warlord, especially on like Doom. Like on this, it's a bit more like, oh, I almost won, or whatever. You know, it's a bit more like grit of the teeth. But on like Doom, it's like, fucking, you know, like, oh yeah. But yeah, it's more like, you know, them or you. So it's like, on this, it's just like, do what you can do, innit? Like, do as much as you can do it. Yeah, especially in like a full lobby. But yeah, Eliminator's quite fun. But I've made my drink, but I am I'm gonna grab some more bud and smoke a little bong. So yeah. Whoa! I keep tripping over this bloody drum kit. Got a drum kit right next to me. You're in your Piranha, I'm in my Mirage, so it's alright. I should probably switch, but I don't really want to go in the Azza guy, but that's what I was thrashing in before, and I kind of like it on Eliminator, because it's just, I like it in general. Because what I've been tending to do, like, well, if I do, so if I decide to join a rapier match that I see, you know, especially if there's some decent players in there or whatever, I'll switch from my Harimau to my Azza guy, because that's what I used to use on Phantom quite a lot before the Harimau, because I absolutely love it. I think it's because it's so similar to the Harimau in a lot of ways. It's just, in my opinion, it's smoother to control, but just not as fast. And what I mean by like fast, because it's probably about the same speed as the Harimau, is like the Harimau's just got that edge. Do you know what I mean? Whereas the Azza guy has got like an edge in terms of like how it feels so smooth, and like when you're winning it, you're like, yeah, mate, this is the best ship ever. But the Harimau, when you're winning it, you're just like, this is the ship, you know, like it just feels like an old busted tin can that you've just flown 1,000 miles an hour in, you know what I mean? Like, whereas when you're winning the Azza guy, it just feels like you're in a luxury Rolls Royce or something, and you've just like, do you know what I mean? Or like some kind of Elon Musk fucking thing. But yeah. Yeah, some kind of fucking, yeah, and you're just cruising. I suppose it's the same when you're in like, but I've never been a fan of the Icarus. I've never mastered it. Not really. But the Piranha, I prefer the Piranha, and I believe it's almost as fast as the Icarus. Although you see all these times where people are like Icarus, and then occasionally you'll see like a Van Uber or a Harimau or like an AG or whatever. But it's just less, yeah, because you've got, with the Icarus has got the better Fury ship, hasn't it? So I don't use the Icarus, mate. I just don't. I think it's like on Doom, I only use a certain loadout. Like I won't use anything else, and like there's certain weapons and equipment items that I'll say to players, you shouldn't be using that, mate. You're fucking ruining the game. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's kind of the same with like the Icarus. You know, like in some respects, because it's not OP. Really, it's not competitively anyway. On the speed laps, it's meta, but on competitively, it's not really unless you get ahead, you know. But on 2048, the what is it? The Pfizer prototype is fucking totally game destroying. Because all I ever want to do really on that, I did it before, that's why I unfriended Lemmy eventually again, you know, for like the fucking second time or whatever, because I joined him and he was sitting there with two noobs, you know, like beating him over and over again, I can imagine. So I joined and he was on like the max speed, on pure speed, and it was on a track that I like, you know, on 2048, so I was like, alright then. So I picked Pfizer speed, you know, the normal one, the yellow one, which like anyone should just pick like a ship like that, you know, like the AG system speed or whatever, any kind of speed ship, but not the prototype. and you've got these two noobs that can't even pick the prototype, you know, and they're sitting there picking like the ships that they think look cool or whatever, you know, because they're new players. You can only imagine what they're thinking, you know. And I joined, so I was like, oh yeah, Fizar prototype. And when I picked it, not Fizar prototype, Fizar speed. And when I picked it, I could see that he picks the prototype. So I went on it again and picked it again a couple of times, you know, to flash it, like to see if he was going to pick it. And he started the race anyway. So I was like, I sent him a message. I was like, fuck you, mate, or whatever, you know. I can't remember what I said. He didn't even respond as well, which is the worst thing. But I was like, them poor noobs, mate. They're the ones that aren't leaving. I left, you know, but they're like still trying to beat him, and he's like acing he's getting like every boost and fucking. But yeah, I only did like a couple of laps, but I was like, that's it. And I told Mackie, and I don't think because they're mates or whatever, but I was just like, that's deplorable, mate. That's the type of behaviour though that I don't like. There's certain kind of exploits and stuff, like, you know, like in Doom, where like there's like a demon rune, and if you kill the demon, your team gets to pick the rune up and use the demon, etc. And but if the enemy demon is low on health, the enemy can throw themselves off the map, because there's a timer on it, you know, like a 3-second timer or whatever, so that one of their teammates can come up and get the enemy again and have the demon the whole match, you know what I mean? And when I say to people when they do that it's like an exploit, which an exploit is a cheat, you know, it's a form of cheating, and I don't like cheaters at all in any game. Like I said that to a player as well in fucking. But yeah, basically I was just like, you're cheating, mate. And there's this other guy who does it as well, and I was like, mate, you need to stop doing it, and he just laughs it off. We're good friends, you know what I mean, and him, but it's just like, I'm just like, mate, you need to stop doing it, and you need to stop using like the meta loadouts and stuff, you know, because there is like a meta loadout in that game which has just ruined it, really. Like, yeah. But yeah, it's the same on Red Dead. I was saying, this guy sent me a screenshot where he had like 100 pelts, you know, like duplicated on the floor next to the hunter table. And I was just like, mate, you're blocked, you're reported, I'm done. I was like, mate, if I could join your session, which I couldn't at the time, I tried to, I think. I was like, mate, I'll set it all on fire, you know, because I've done it several times before. Whenever I see someone duplicating shit in Red Dead, I'm like, oh, what's going on here? And I give them like the emotes, like, no, you shouldn't be doing that. And then I just fucking fire bottles, boom, incendiary, you know. You're not cheating in this fucking game, mate. 'Cause why are you doing it? Like, in the fact, what fun did anyone ever have cheating in a game? Just tell me that. Unless you're trying to speed run something. I'm talking about like multiplayer. You know what I mean? Like against other players. It should be a crime, you know. Like if anyone could ever figure out who was cheating and who was actually cheating and stuff, because they can do it on like PC, you know, ban players from certain games and stuff. But like on the PlayStation, it's a big problem, you know. Well, it's not a big problem because you don't get many cheaters. But on the games that you do, it totally ruins those games. Do you know what I mean? Like, exactly, that'd be fun. Yeah, because you can do whatever you want to play, however you want to play. But when you're playing against other players, it's basically like fucking. Might as well be like breaking the law. Yeah, exactly. If you all agree that yeah, yeah, exactly. Like the old, you know, the old Bond games where you used to be able to like enable like zero gravity and stuff like that, and you'd all agree that which cheats you was gonna use or whatever. You know, that makes sense totally. Yeah, exactly. Not to like win every time. There's certain players like that in Doom as well. All they want to do is join the game just so that they can be at the top of the leaderboard every time. And I say, like, because a lot of the time I'm at the top of the leaderboard anyway, you know, unless there's like some really good players in there, which you know, they generally do around the same or better or worse or whatever it is, you know what I mean? It depends. That's why it's so good, because that's also quite a balanced game, apart from like the stupid metas and that. It's a bit like this, you know, so when you go in and you're up against, like, say you've got a balanced team of good players against a balanced team of good players, you know you're going to have a good match, you know, depending on, like, the game mode and that. But yeah, I can't remember what my fucking original point was now. But yeah, I don't know why I always. I think it's because those are the games that I've been playing for a while now, consistently. That's why I always compare them. You know, like when I go on about like Doom and we're on this, it kind of probably makes no sense, but yeah, it totally does. Like the comparisons as well are there. Fast-paced games, you know, non-stop, high speed, you know, getting close to your opponents and blowing them up and fucking. I don't know. The strafing as well, you know, there's a lot of like, you've got to like fucking do a lot of jumping and strafing and I don't know. It's all hand-eye coordination, innit? So I suppose you can compare any fast-paced game against, like, say if you was on about Tekken. Shit, I fucking, my pad keeps knocking itself out for some reason. It's weird because I think it's this headset that's doing it. Because it's the only time it ever does it, you know, where it just like turns the pad off for no reason. I'm like, what the hell? Oh, I'm gonna drink some of this. I've been talking too much. It's all good. I should have activated the stream earlier, but at least we've done it now. It's been like an hour and 12 minutes of just me blabbering on about fucking WipEout and Doom and shit. Oh, yeah. Oh, Red Dead is amazing though. Like, online, genuinely, like, I just love it. But I can't play it. Oh, we've got another guy, look. Yeah, let's go, mate. Maybe we should put the speed down and give him a chance, but I don't think that's going to help him, is it? I think that's just going to make us... it might make him more effective, though. Because when I see these noobs, yeah, I always feel... Sometimes I feel bad, or sometimes I'll be like, oh, yeah, fresh meat, depends, but when they're on their own, and he's a level 3 as well, it's kind of like, oh, we shouldn't put him on, like, rapier, where it's just going to... All he's going to do is scratch up against the wall and blow himself up, isn't he? Oh, shit, I ain't smoked this, hang on. Alrighty, let's see what he does. I don't feel too slow. I kind of like flash speed, it's alright. Because in my mind, sometimes when I'm on this speed, you know, especially if you're in your fast ship and you're doing like turbos and you're doing quite good, I think to myself, am I on rapier? Do you know what I mean? But when you're on Phantom, you know you're on Phantom. Do you know what I mean? Just because of the way the tracks feel, and then you look up and you're like, oh, it's 5 laps or whatever it is. You know? Yeah. This might give me more of a chance. Oh no, I've missed that though. I shouldn't be announcing that, should I? Oh, he's left already. On fucking Flash, are you kidding? Oh no, mate. I try and be nice to these noobs. Sometimes that happens, mate. It happens in Red Dead a lot. You try to be nice to these noobs, mate, and they don't get it. Even if you're using all the appropriate emotes and stuff as well. Oh no, mate. I dodged it like a pro, mate. I didn't even strafe. I just straight up went through it, you know, between them. That's the physics on this game, though, mate. They're so good. Right, it's one of the best remasters ever. Like as I always said, you know, like if I ever play a VR game, I want this to be the first one that I play, you know, because it must be the best VR game ever. I've seen footage of it and I'm just like, how can this be this? Do you know what I mean? And how could it be playable? Like, you could be in VR right now and I'm not. Like, that's just amazing, you know. It must be a completely different experience. It definitely looks like it is. You can look around and that. Like, you actually can't do that on this, you know. Oh, does that give you a shield? What the hell? Oh, nice. Oh man, I think that might have saved your life. I don't even know. I don't know if it would have killed you though. Rockets are definitely the most effective weapon on this game, I would say, but missiles do a lot of damage as well. Depends how many rockets hit you, I suppose, but the plasma obviously, but the plasma's not effective like the rockets are. The rockets, you know, if you aim them, you know where they're gonna go, and you know that they're gonna do a lot of damage. Like the cannon, fuck the cannon, mate. The cannon's got its purposes, but it's just such a shit weapon on Eliminator. It's alright on a race. It can, yeah, no, if you're right behind someone 100%, you can take down like 60, it depends what ship they're in. If they're in a van Uber, you can almost kill them. Oh, you're joking me. I'm not focused enough, I would literally got an itch on my back as well now, which is not very pleasant. Oh, I've got leech beams going past my head. Quite fun on this mode, Eliminator. I don't mind Eliminator on these, it'd be excruciating on Venom. Anything would, really, but you know, when you're at the level where we're at, that's what I should have put it on for that guy, really. And then I should have thought more into it. But I didn't know his skill level. Like I said, there was a German guy, same as that guy there, because that guy was German as well, who joined yesterday. He was level 1, and he was fucking on Phantom. He was going full blast, beating me. I was like, what the hell? What's this guy? And then on Eliminator, he was fucking coming second place, blowing fucking doing stuff and shit. I was like, what? So you never really know who you're going against, really. No, like I said earlier, buddy, I should be a higher level than I am, but buddy, it don't really matter. Like, fuck, at least I got that. No, did I? I hope I did. Oh no, that was. Oh, fuck. I pressed it because I thought if it's anything that's like projectile, it'll hit you. Got you with a few of them. Not enough though, I don't think. Oh, this itch on my back is really pissing me off. You've nearly won, for fuck's sake, man. Oh, god damn you. I could have used that as well. Shit. Oh, I knew it was coming. I can scratch this itch now. Or itch this scratch, whatever you want to. 47 points. Ugh. At least I only died once. Destroyer. Speed pad hunter. What? I don't think that's a bad medal to get on Eliminator though, because like I say, there's a certain strategy, especially when you're in when there's a few players. You know, if you stay ahead, you drop your bombs, you do your shields, you don't turn around for leech beams or cannons or anything. Occasionally, you might turn around and manually fire a missile or rockets. But you just wait for those quakes and stuff like that. But them rockets that you manually fire from behind, they're the most effective. Or the occasional plasma, obviously, is always nice. And them quakes and bombs, and yeah, you just stay ahead. And that's like the strategy I would. Well, that's the strategy I tend to use. It seems to work against the better players more. You know, like, because when you just see like some noobs in a lobby and they're playing Eliminator and you join them and you beat them up, you know, or whatever, and it's all real fun or whatever. There's a different way to play it. You pick up a weapon, you see your enemy, you fire at them, you know. But when you see these names and you're like, oh shit, you know, I'm gonna get fucked up here or whatever. Like, there was a certain match earlier where I was like, this is ridiculous. It was just like weapon after weapon after weapon after, like plasma quake, rockets, mines, bomb, you know, like, and I was like, this is impossible. Like, there's nothing I could have done, you know, because I was shielding as much as I could, you know, and I was firing what I could, but I was just like, this is nuts. But it's because there was like loads of names in there that all they ever do is when they come on WipEout, they join the Eliminator lobbies or they create them, and they do that, which is kind of fun because then you've got like a different mix of players, aren't you? You know, you've got the guys who like the races and the guys who like the explosions, and I kind of like them both, so I'm kind of good at them both as well. I can enter either lobby and be like, yeah, I'll fucking show you what, or try to, you know. You got to have that spirit anyway. You've got to be like, I'm gonna win this, and then you do it, and you're like, fuck, but maybe you do, you know. But that's why I like this game. I said it to Mackie before, because this is one of the only games where I can actually get beat on. You know, genuinely. Like, because I say that, I don't play a wide range of, like, multiplayer games, like, especially not as many as I used to. But the ones that I do play, I absolutely annihilate on. And I do on this as well, but this is more competitive and the skill level is higher. And there's a lot of OG players, so... Like I said, yeah, to him, you know, I love this game so much because it's always a challenge. Every time I come on it, you know, even if you get like 3 wins in a row, or you win a tournament, or unless you get like a real good streak on one night and you're feeling real good, you know, like, yeah, even if you get like 3 wins or whatever, you know, like in the next one, this guy's gonna win or whatever, you know, because anything could happen as well, which is quite exciting, but at the same time it can be frustrating. yeah, no, it can happen, especially if it's all good, like decent players and that. But yeah, I'm gonna smoke this and then we should I ain't even set up a new thing though, have I wanted to race. We should have a single race, really. We haven't done that yet. Oh, this is all fucked up though. Oh no, it's not, it's just that. Yeah, let's do it on I can't remember what the track was, but we should oh, on the tournament. Let's do a single race for now, but I'll definitely use the Piranha. We should go on what's the one I was saying? Yeah, an Ulfa, let's do that. And then I can get used to how it feels, this fucking ship. I need to stop swearing on my streams. But I have there is a warning on my channel saying I swear a lot, so they should expect it. I thought I have to put it there because it's because of a live stream that I did, but I ended up deleting it anyway. Where I was just like, I got real like stressed out with certain players on that was the live stream that I don't know how she did it, but she got me banned from PlayStation for a week, and I was just like, what the hell? I still don't know how she did it, but I've blocked her. I've since blocked her from everything, you know. And yeah, some people are just toxic to the core. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's mad. Cause I thought she was a real good friend. That's the worst thing about it. You know, cause you've got friends on the PlayStation who you talk to and blah blah blah. But like me and her, you know, we spent a lot of time talking, you know, about like private things, you know, blah blah blah, and then it just turned out that she was just not a very good person, you know, and I was just like, fuck this, you know, which I'd already done a few times anyway, but eventually I was just like, I can't do this anymore, you know. But when I finally saw her again, I was streaming that time, you know, like what I'm talking about. I've deleted the stream since, but I left it up for a bit, and yeah, bloody she was like, I'm gonna report you, you know, while I was swearing at her and all that lot. And yeah, she somehow got me reported for a week. They still haven't told me why. Usually they tell you why, you know, like, oh, you said this or whatever. But, yeah, I know, but must have been for a reason. The only thing it said was from Explore. So I'm thinking, oh, she's gone on Explore, you know, and clicked my name, and maybe reported the stream, you know, because I was saying like the CUNT word quite a lot, which you're not really, you know, if you say that enough times. But the stream was still there, and there was nothing wrong with YouTube. It was just I got banned from PlayStation for a week, so it is a bit confusing. I still don't know how she reported me, but it was probably from an old fucking inappropriate message or something, you know what I mean? Because I say a lot of fucking random shit, and I fucking, you know what I mean? I send a lot of random shit as well, so yeah. But yeah, it's like once you I don't know. Once you fall out with someone, they instantly become like certain people anyway. Like these sort of people, what I'm talking about. Because there was like a few of them. I call them like the bully crowd. You know, the bully crew on fucking Doom, where there's like 4 or 5 of them who always play like together all the time, and they're kind of like exclusive. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, it's just it's a bit strange, yeah. But yeah, she's like sort of friends with them lot, and I was friends with her, and yeah, that's sort of like, you know, you can imagine anyway. But I was just like, yeah, fuck this. But it's unfortunate, you know, because I don't know. Certain people, I suppose, innit? Like, some people you can just click with sometimes, you know, on like a friendship basis or whatever, like, really. Oh, my cat. She's found this new spot on top of the chair, but she looks so comfy. Hang on, give us a sec. I don't know why I'm talking about this stuff public, really, but it don't really matter to me. I'm quite a public person just lately, so... well, I say just lately, you know, like... It's not like I'm not... There's nothing that I'm not gonna say. But I said it earlier, it's because I've got no filter. It's a disease. No, exactly, yeah. Ah! But it annoys me because I don't know why I'm just talking about it still. You know what I mean? Like, it's obviously still gets to me. Which is just, it's quite annoying, really. But that's when you know you've lost like a good friend. But then, like I say, like, how can you know if someone's a good friend if you know that they've been a bad person? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, if they've just like whatever it is, you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. Shit, man. Oh, I'm trying to do barrel rolls and losing health for no reason. In the wrong spot. Forgetting what track I'm on, probably. Why was I trying to do that? Oh, I've messed up as well! This fucking piranha! That was literally the reason I messed up. Oh, I missed that as well. What a joke. Oh, I don't like this ship at all, man. Nah, no. I'm more, like I said, I'm a Pfizer boy, so I grew up with a Pfizer, well, not grew up with it, but that was my favourite, and then I switched over to like, you know, I like the Azagar and I like the Caramel, so I like things that have got good handling, you know, generally. And this, the speed's off, everything's off, you know, like, it's not right. Because that's the thing, when you're not in the ships that you like, you end up doing like the wrong line. You know what I mean? Which I'm doing now. You know, I'm trying to do what I do usually. But it would have been the same for you in the Harimau, but only at first. Yeah, when you feel it at first and you're like, oh shit, I've got to adjust. But I don't think I'm going to adjust right now. I was streaming Elden Ring for like 4 hours or something, and now I'm fucking on this, but I shouldn't even really be awake at this time, but it's alright. I planned on streaming tonight, so... Fuck. Yeah, I'm not doing good at all, but I don't like this, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Fucking hell, man, it's got no control. I couldn't even retrieve myself here. Now I'm banging into the wall. Now I'm looking over at the fucking, not even looking at the telly. Yeah, I know, I think I'm a bit too smashed. I've smoked so many bongs. Oh dear. Well, we've been going an hour and a half, that's not too bad. I know we haven't had that many races, but Successful, oh yeah, I was gonna say, how are you getting successful pacifist on Eliminator? But we're not on Eliminator. A successful pacifist? No, that's if you've successfully not attacked anybody, you know, you've been pacifistic. I know, that's what I mean, that'd be so impossible. That's why, like, you know, like when you're on Eliminator and at the end you get like biggest airtime or something, and you're like, what the hell? Thanks, mate. Thanks for that. Oh, that's why I kind of miss Burnout Revenge. I wish I could play it on this, you know, like, and stream it, because I miss doing that, doing the takedowns where you're getting like bang bang, and then you look up and you've got like 25, and then you get a gold medal, and then you get up to like, I don't know, 50 plus or whatever, and you're like, yeah, mate, with all that music and shit. You're just like, yeah.
An alpha pass.
Oh, I don't want to go on an alpha pass. I hate an alpha pass. I think it's shit. Nah, it's alright, really. It's a nice starter track. You know what's a funny one to me? Vanita K is quite a technical track, but because it's one of the first tracks that it presents to you on the game, you know, like, it's one of the first. I think it is anyway. It's one of the first tracks, like, that most players, you know, are introduced to when they start this game. It's I don't know, you see a lot of, well, even when you put it on the high speeds, you see a lot of noobs just like thrashing on it, and you're like, what the hell? You know, because it's quite technical, like the barrel rolls and that. You're like, what is going on? I don't mean like noobs, I mean like level 10s and 20s and 30s and stuff. And zooming round it, like, I think it's just like on Rapier, I'm thinking, though, because once you put it on Phantom, they all disappear, don't they? But not all of them. That guy, not yesterday, today, was fucking nuts, man. Level 1. I was like, oh, it's this guy, I've never seen it. Oh, are we on, what are we on? Oh, we're on Eliminator, aren't we? Yeah. Oh, I didn't change my ship. Oh well, Piranha's good for Eliminator. It's just the steering there, it's so not for me. I prefer a tighter control system. Oh, come on. You're pounding on me here, what the hell?
Shield active.
No! I'm gonna miss a lot of them, you know, in this. 100%. I don't think I've killed you once all night.
Energy critical.
Oh yeah, I did once. Once though. I told you this was how it was gonna go though, but I knew it. I need to. Oh shit! Oh, it fired as well. Man, that was sick. It'd be even better if it hit, but I'm not gonna wish for something that's almost impossible. It did not. Oh shit, man. I hate when it does that. Did it hit you? I think it did. Oh no. We're both dropping that. Oh man, I haven't got no control in this shit. Because I'm casually like touching the... I'm casually like touching the stick, you know, like I would in the Harrymal or whatever, or in the Mirage or whatever. And it's not having the same effect, so I keep like... I don't know, I guess I'm kind of on autopilot a bit because I'm so mashed, but I keep like... It keeps making me refocus and be like, what the hell? Because I keep going so close to the corners and I'm like, why am I doing that? God, it felt like it took me forever to get that point out then. Oh shit. Oh man, I'm losing so much health flipping against you here, what the hell? What? Oh, you're having a giraffe, mate! Shield and that, what? Those shields are a plague in certain seconds. Oh shit. a plague. Not a plague, but... You... I had to try and get one up. No, I know, it was bloody went right past you, but I was like, fucking... I shouldn't have even tried to do it. I should have tried to do this one though, but I don't know if it's gonna... Oh, man, that was close as well, that one. Whoa. See, sometimes they're not even worth messing around with them plasmas, but... They're nice that they're there. It's nice that they're there.
Shield active.
And I appreciate that they're not OP. You know, they haven't got a targeting system or anything. If they did, it'd be ridiculous. It'd be like, I need a plasma, you know. But it's not. Sometimes it's like fucking plasma. I don't, you know. Sometimes it's the last thing you need, especially on a raid. But like a missile or something is like, oh yeah, thanks. But sometimes if you're on the right straight or you're on a like you get. Like some of these players though, they know like every single corner to fire whatever it is from, you know. Oh, I knew that was coming. Oh, you there? What the? Oh, I should have turned around, yeah.
Shield active.
This bloody piranha, man, I can't control myself in it.
Rockets.
Oh, did I win? Oh, tragic. Mate, I need to get out of this piranha immediately. Wasn't I in the Mirage at one point as well? I felt like it glitched me. Like... Huh? Yeah, but mate, just have a look at the stats, right? You've got 90 shields with this, yeah. 65 handling, which is absolutely atrocious. 70 thrust and 100 speed, fair enough. So you've got 170 there. You go over to the Mirage, for Eliminator, I mean. And you've got 90 shields, which is the same as the Piranha. 80 handling, which is nuts. 85 speed and 85 thrust. So you're looking at a combined total of way more, like 30 more or something. Which is nuts, man. Considering it has the same shields. So for Eliminator, that is the ship. It just is. But for races, the Piranha is totally a ship that would be considered human damage as a guy. Ooh, I'll do as a guy then. Let's do as a guy, man. That's what I'm gonna, yeah. As a good ship to use, yeah.
As a guy.
Just not. It's just not as good as the Mirage on Eliminator in terms of stats, and it handles well, and it's fast, and it takes a lot of damage, you know. Right. Oh, he's left. I was gonna say I'll change the speed all the way to the slowest and put the score down and see if he can win, but he's gone. So that's not gonna be a thing, is it? I don't think that's what it is. I think it's probably like younger people, you know, they join and they're like, oh yeah, a lobby, oh they're not starting, oh why aren't they starting, oh no they're not starting, and then they leave, do you know what I mean? Because they're so like impulsive, and yeah, because they do it on like Doom, if they ever try and join a private match and you're like, you know, and they come in and they're like, what's going on, why aren't we in the thingy, and you try and explain it to them and then they just leave before you can even explain it, and you're just like, what the hell? That's probably why GTA 5 is such a fucking wreckfest, mate, or whatever. You know, because they're all like that, aren't they, on there? It's madness, mate. Like, it's alright when they're on Red Dead, because Red Dead's so much, like, the way it works, you know, it's so much more different. and there ain't no like flying fucking horses with homing missiles on them and shit. You know what I mean? So, oh, I'm in an Azagite now. What am I doing? Switch back guy. Yeah, that guy. I was kind of. That's what I'll use. I'll use the Kyrex.
Kyrex.
Kyrex is good for there as well. Right, give me a sec. Sorry, I'm burping. I think I've been up too long. I need to rest soon, but we should. I don't know. Well, I was thinking, like, what time is it now? Like, there should be some people coming online or something around this time, shouldn't they? But maybe I'm thinking. Yeah, maybe I'm too hopeful though. Yeah, it is. I shouldn't have stayed up till this time really, but it's alright. I started Elden Ring stream, so that's good. But yeah, it was it's Saturday innit, so yeah, I'm not. It's Sunday now, so all good. Day of rest before the crazy week ahead, which is going to be quite nuts, really. So, but yeah, this is my rest before it all kicks off, really. But yeah, I didn't even smoke that then. I took a sip of my drink. I said, well, I'm just going to smoke this. Right, give us 2 seconds. So what's your views on like gaming and that? What are your favourite games and what did you grow up playing and stuff? Like what's your view on like games and what are your favourite games and what did you grow up playing and that? Yeah, yeah. Oh right, what you mean like Guitar Hero and stuff? DDR, what's that? I've heard of it, what is it? Oh, you mean like those dance games? Yeah. Nice man, nice. Yeah, they're challenging though, aren't they? That's probably why you're good at you've got the hand-eye coordination. Do you play like instruments and that? How old are you? Oh, right. Oh, how old are you though, if you don't mind me asking? Really? Oh, right, yeah, so you should, mate. Yeah, if you've got the hand-eye coordination, you want to be doing all that. Because I didn't. If you're like 10 years younger than me, that means you want to be doing all the shit that I've not done over the past 10 years, do you know what I mean? Like, learn how to play instruments, learn how to fucking do all that shit, mate. Become a skateboarder, all that shit. Do it all, mate. Because why not? It's like, because I was always like, I still am, one of those people who's like, oh, I don't know what I've ever wanted to do, but then I've always wanted to do everything. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, but you end up doing none of it, you know, when you're being like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, and you never end up following through with like anything really, like truly. So yeah, if you're young, get at it and learn how to do all that shit that you actually might want to do when you're a bit older, because you might be like, oh, I don't really want to do that now or whatever, but like when you're a bit older, you'll be like, why didn't I fucking do that, you know, when I could have done? Because most of these things, like to master a talent, or especially if you're a fast learner, you know, like they don't take long, 2-3 months, and you've learned how to do the thing and a few things on the thing, whatever the thing is, you know. Yeah, and when you're older, you just don't. When you're older, you've got more regret, so you still want to do the things, but you don't want to do the things as much, because you know how much fucking effort it. Because like when you're younger, you've got all that energy that you've got now, like. Don't waste it, because I'm still like an explosive energy bomb now, and I'm 31, but I just know like when I'm 41 it's going to be late, because like when I was 21 I wouldn't be able to compete with that guy like at my age now. I'd end up falling asleep or like telling him to fuck off or something eventually, because that guy was a hyper maniac, mate, like, but in a good way, you know. But just, yeah, mate, like fucking hell, I don't know what I'm even trying to say right now, but trying to grind out some more weed because I'm an absolute maniac stoner. I'm gonna have to end up buying some more. This is nuts. What we're doing? Yeah, it's all set up in it because we already did Vanita K, but I was thinking it's a good one anyway, so we'll just do it again. Yeah, to be fair, we could do. We haven't done a lot of these, but it's because I look at them and I go, oh, it's Eliminator, but we should just do that. Let's just do that. I think we already did though, but it's alright. I just want to. I'm enjoying just. Oh, we're not. Oh, right, that's alright then. Yeah, if I think you'd understand more if I had a camera on me. You'd be like, oh, you're busy doing this. Or, well, not busy, but like, I'm like, I always do this though. I always end up apologising to people as well when I do this because I'm fucking. I end up making them like, because I can only imagine what it's like on your end. That's all. Unless you're like. Similarly doing, you know, like whatever you're doing, but if you're just like waiting with a pad in your hands thinking when's it gonna start this fucking then you should oh right, that's good then, because yeah, like I say, I'm terrible like that. I think it's my ADHD, it's bad. once I get off, yeah, no, yeah, I'm just well, I'm looking over at my drink and I'm thinking I don't want it to get too cold, but I think it already has. And I've just ground that, so I'm making this smoke. And I don't even really need to smoke another. We should just be having race after race after race. That'd be way more enjoyable, probably. But I can't stop talking, and it's a disease, and I don't know what else to say. No, yeah, I do. I've said it before, like on Doom, you know, several times. Like whenever we've, you know, started a party chat, or like even just in the public chat, you know, like especially if it's in the private game mode. I've said before, you know, I enjoy doing this just as much as I bloody, cause like. Even when there's no one listening, I'll plug in and I'll be like, yo, and I won't shut up. That's how it all started. Oh, sorry, I'm stretching. That's how it all started on Doom initially, you know, because I never used to plug up on the microphone, like ever, really. And then when I started doing it on Doom, you know, that's when people started chirping up, because I was like, oh, you know, like, because no one ever talks on that game, you know, really, unless they're in a private chat. Which just pisses me off, because every time I join I'm like, yo, everybody, you know, like, could be a full lobby, no one will respond, you know, I'm like, yo, everybody, like, anyone got a mic, anyone respond, blah, 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 blah. But I think it's because they all know what I'm like, you know, like, they always join, and they know, but it's because they all take it personally, like, that's it, it's all in competition, it's all in good, you know, it's all comes from a good nature, or whatever. Because it's quite funny as well, because I'll talk to like the same player, like, because sometimes it'll switch the teams up if you're not in a party, you know, on Doom, and because sometimes you're killing players so fast as well, you don't ever know who you're killing, you know, unless you recognise like the armour or whatever. So if you're on the enemy team, I'll be like, fuck you fucking shit, mate, you fucking garbage, you know. And then the same player in the next game mode can be on my team and I'll be like, yo geez, this way, oh I saved your life, you know, like, so it's like, it's all in the game, you know, it's all like the competition, and like, it doesn't matter who you are really, it's like, are you my enemy or are you on my team, you know, like, because team-based games, like, I wish this had like a team mode really, do you know what I mean, because it has got teams. You know, yeah, it would. Where you could like set up a tournament, and whoever was in a car wreck, for instance, was part of the car wreck. You know, and it'd work like that. That'd be sick. And then you could just do all 16 tracks and just do that over and over, because that'd be really fun. You know, like points. Like, say if me and you were in. Oh no, because you like the Piranha, don't you? So you would have to go with like Metatron or something. I think he uses that. You know, or someone like that. And I'd have to go with, yeah, like Mackie, he uses the AG, and I don't, so you'd have to go with like someone who uses that, which is a lot of people, so, and I'd have to go with someone who uses a Harimau, which is fine by me because most Harimau users are pretty decent anyway. So most of the ones that I can think of anyway. But yeah, give me a sec. Sorry, I keep saying that, don't I? Yeah, I know that like smoking weed's totally sound and all that sort of stuff, but I don't really want to be smoking bongs on my stream. You know what I mean? Like, it's not. It don't present a good image, does it? I shouldn't be. I don't know how it works though. You know, like because it's only weed, but I don't know. I really want to be talking about it on stream either. That's why I usually go. I'm just having a smoke, a 1 sec or whatever, you know. But yeah, it's like. Because it's all over YouTube, isn't it? Like, you can go on these podcasts, like Mike Tyson hotboxing, and they're all smoking weed, you know, and they're just chatting away, so it's like, yeah, but I don't really want to be like, oh, we're just having another bong. Oh, you know. It's just not good. And I don't want to be like Snoop Dogg or out. That's not what I want my brand to represent. Oh yeah, man, I'm just having another smoke, man, you know what I mean? But unfortunately, I do smoke a lot of, well, it's, like I said, it's Saturday night, so I'm alright. Hey! The hell is that? Yeah, it's getting light. Well, I say it's getting light, it's because I've got these blackout curtains, so it's been light for a while. If I was to... Nah, it's like Elden Ring out there, I'm not joking. Because I live in the UK, so... Just lately we've been getting some alright weather and a lot of rain and, you know, a lot of cloud. And I've just opened the curtain now and it's literally like Elden Ring out there. Oh yeah, you was watching it earlier, weren't you? Like just grey, mate. Just grey clouds and windy trees and not good. Yeah, like that section up at the hill where I was like, oh, the elephants are over that way instead. You know, like when I finally found that bit. And you talk to that woman in that cabin, where them trees are blowing like that, and them grey clouds. That's literally what I was just looking at out there. That is insane though, it's raining as well. What the hell? That's what our summertimes look like. And you're on the west coast as well, so you'll get like blue skies constantly, don't you? Which is just like, oh man, I wish. Oh, I thought I was talking to myself the whole time then, that's unfortunate. No, I know, yeah, but I looked down at it, I was like, oh, thank God. But yeah, I keep saying that, don't I? I'm a fool. Are you debating what ship to pick? Yeah. Right, let's go. Oh, it's Eliminator, innit? Yeah, let's do it. Can't remember what I was going to say. I was going to say something. Yeah, I was going to say that anyway, because I'm literally like a walking zombie at this point. I just want to fucking win one of these. I know I probably won't, because like I said, I'm a walking zombie, but I know I can still do it. It's still possible. All I need to do is blow you up like once or twice, get a few points, and avoid hits like that. Oh, that was so close. That went for so long as well. Nice. Yeah, it was going for so long, I can't believe it. Oh shit. I nearly hit me. Oh, what? Where did that go? Oh, that's unfortunate. Shit, I'm rubbing off against the wall and everything. Oh, are you kidding me? I did that because I thought you was, I knew you had a shield on. So I had to wait, but I shouldn't have kept it anyway. It keeps giving me missiles, mate, I don't want them. Oh, God. Tank. Not really much. This, Kyrex. Oh, shit. Yes. That's what I like to see. Oh, no, you're never behind me. Oh. And I never look behind me either, which is to my own detriment, I guess. But it saves me from pressing that button ever, so. Oh, god damn it. I should have just stuck to what I knew, because this is a good ship though, I do like it, but I'm banging all over the place. Oh, you see I'm staying ahead, I've got to, mate. I'll just know it, because... Oh, I keep missing the... God damn it, god damn it. Oh, I could have shielded that first hit. Oh no. God damn. It's quite good. Good for Eliminator, actually, this track. Oh man. Oh. Oh, you... No, I should have gone past the line first to get some help. Oh, god damn it. Oh no. Oh, I usually like to use these, but ah! Did they even hit? They didn't, did they? Fucking stupid. Should have locked on with it. Oh, I didn't lock on with it though that time. Oh! I know I can't win, but I'm still enjoying myself. It's pretty fun. And we can, it's Sunday now, isn't it? So there might be a lobby tonight as well, actually, or today, you know, so we can probably stream again sometime. Maybe not even today, or tomorrow. For, well, maybe Eliminator, but like races as well, you know, I don't know. It usually depends who's on, doesn't it, and what time it is, but... Oh, that was a hit. Oh, that was a hit as well. I'm not doing too bad. Oh, you... Oh. Oh, man, why? I predicted that way wrong, didn't I? Oh, what? Oh, that was alright though, it wasn't too bad. I think I'll make that my last one though, because I'm actually exhausted. But it's coming up to, yeah, not too bad. I wish I'd have done more matches with you, and less smoking and procrastinating, and I think it's because I'll make sure I'll drink more water before the next time, because all night, all I've been able to think about is where's my drink, where's my drink. I keep looking over and it's like half a cup of cold tea. So I'm just like, nah, I'll drink this water instead now. Maybe we could do one last one then. What is he, level 26? Alright then. I think he's ready for rapier then, isn't he? We just need to change the track. Let's go Modesto. Let's see how he handles some of this. Well, yeah, let's do. I'll just do Farzar. Okay. But yeah, screw it. Let's just go. We'll just drink some more water because I feel dehydrated, I think. Water is the best drink. And then tea is the second. That's just the practical life. Chamomile, yeah, that's the best. Right, let's go. What we doing, a race or Eliminator? Oh, we're eliminating, aren't we? With a noob guy, man, let's see what he can do. He might not even be a noob, he might be a legend, who knows?
Missile. Leech beam. Plasma.
Rockets.
Missile.
Fucking what? Yes, give me more quick.
Missile.
Whoa. Oh! Did not expect that to happen. I did not mean to try and fire that. Jesus Christ. Whoa, was that you, Aaron? That I was leeching? Oh yes! Let's go! I might be able to win this one, if I'm lucky. Oh, I blew myself up with a bomb! I literally dropped it, banged into that guy, and it must have sent me backwards a little bit, and I blew myself up. Oh, I tried getting all these stream on you, but it won't happen. No. Oh, don't mess with me when I'm in this Farzar, mate. This is what I'm trained in. Oh, shit. I mean, look, I've got 90 shields, mate. Don't mess. Don't mess! Mate, I slammed it with a Farzar. Let's go! Mate, that was quite a good little ending to the stream, but I kind of want to do another one now. But I'm not going to win again, am I? Yeah, I'm not going to win again, I don't think. That was the first time I've won all night. I said I'll win once, didn't I? I have. I had to at some point, because Jesus. Yeah, mate, sometimes it's all about the chance, innit? Is he sticking around, this guy, or is he sick of getting Oh shit, what happened then? Right, Talons? Yeah, let's do Talons. I kind of like the speed. The more you do rapier, the slower it feels. It's nuts. Right, yeah, let's go. This guy's ready. We'll do a few fast ones and to make up for the fact that we haven't done many, really, and then I'll pop off, because this guy seems to be sticking around. I said there'd be someone joining, because it's around the time that people are getting up, and it's weekend, you know, so some people are at work and stuff. But yeah, let's do it. What we got? 3 of us. Right, let's do it. Oh, god damn it. Was that him or you? Oh. I was hoping it was him. I was like, yeah, go on, mate. Oh, shit. Oh, did he hit that? Yeah! Ah! Oh, I was trying to get some... Well, my plan was to fire mine as well, but... Fuck. Oh, I totally missed that as well. It's not good.
Mines.
Oh, you kidding? I strafed as well. Nah, it went way out. I was trying, but... Oh, did you get him? I don't know what happened, mate. He bloody... You got him, it says, but I'm sure you blew up. Go, go, go. Oh, no. Oh. Not you, me. Oh, why? Man, that totally didn't work at all. That was shit as all. Leech beam, oh yeah. Useless beam. Useless beam activated. Oh man, see what I mean? Like, there should be... I don't know.
Energy critical.
It works when it works. Oh, I need to blow myself up. Oh no, no, you've already won. I had 1 health. I was just like, this is not. And I almost hit that bomb as well. Mate, did that guy beat me? Oh, he did. What did he get? Most reverse distance. Oh, he's one of those, is he? Well, maybe he's experimenting. Maybe he's got tactics and methods. They don't seem to be working very well though. What did he have? About 36 points or something? More than me though. Right, we need to edit the track. I would say we'll just do this again because this was pretty. This is a pretty good one. Because it's, although people go, oh, this is a real technical track and all that lot. It's basically a load of straight lines. You know, you've just got to see it as straight lines and not see it as left to right to left to right. Do you know what I mean? Like, for instance, the bit in the middle that's like a squiggle. It's just the barrel rolls because especially when you're on the high speeds, because the distance between the jump off ramp and the landing is so short, it's sometimes hard to get the barrel roll on those jumps, but that's the only thing that's an issue really. Especially the one where you come out and you've got to hit the speed pad. You know what I mean? God.
Energy critical.
Oh man. No, I'm gonna blow up as well.
Missile.
Why did I do that? At least I got myself. Did I hit someone? At least no. Did he kill you? Mate. What? Man, savage. This guy is messing around, man. Don't mess. Don't mess with this guy, man. Legendary noob. Oh, that was a failure. Oh, yeah, that was a failure too, mate. What? I had a perfect opportunity. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot for that. That's all I can say is poor play on my behalf. That. Oh, did I get you guys with that? That's nice. At least I know something was going on. Oh, how did that cut out? You stupid little cannon. Ah.
Rockets.
No. Oh, did that hit? Yeah. I don't think this guy's gonna. Oh, he is keeping up. Oh, I was hoping you guys had gone ahead while I fired that. Did he blow you up again? Mate, he's a legend. Mate, he's an actual legend. He's won as well. What? He's actually won because he's gonna blow me up.
Missile.
This guy's nuts, man. I shielded his thing. He's gonna win though, he is. There's nothing I can really, unless this hits him. Oh. He did it, mate, he's nuts. Who's this guy? Here. Alright, I don't think I've seen that one before, that name. You get some players though, they change their names and stuff, like on a free month basis, I think it is, that you can do it every 3 months. Because I was thinking, that guy who joined, was it earlier? Well, I said it earlier, yesterday now. the level 1. It says he was from Germany. But I was like, I don't know, his name stood out a little bit. I can't remember what it was now. But I was like, So even before we raced, I thought I had something in my head where I was like, And then as soon as we started racing, I was like, oh, you're a level 1, are you? No, I don't think so. But yeah, what we're doing. What have I done? Metropia. Didn't we already do that one? We haven't done any reverse tracks, have we? But it's alright. I don't think this guy's gonna wanna do any reverse tracks. Unless he is better than we think he is. I'm just making assumptions. But I've never seen him before, so usually when I've never seen a player before, I'll be like, I've never seen you before, mate, what you got, you know. But he won that last one, so let's see. But it's only 100 points that I've put it to, which is kind of a bit too short, but at the same time it's kind of working in terms of like, if someone can get that win, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, I kind of like it. Because that guy probably wouldn't have won if it was like 250 score. But I suppose you can't put it that high with 3 people. But like, say if it was even like 175, no, I don't think he'd bagged it. But maybe he would. That's what I'm saying. We've got to see what he does here. And then if he does thrash us again, we'll have to put the points up. Or if we thrash him too easily, or I don't know, whatever. Or if you two thrash me, which is what it seems to be happening. What? How did I still get... Oh, you are joking. Why did it have to be a Lich Beam? Please hit someone. Oh, why couldn't it just hit someone? Oh, did I get 2 hits on that? That's neat, that. Oh, was that guy waiting around, or was it you? Come on, give me some of that shit. Oh, the guy blew up before I could... I literally locked onto him and he blew up. Oh, it was funny. No, don't do it to me. Oh, what? Mate, whoever that was it you that went straight through them? There was absolutely no effect. Let's go! Plasma in there. Oh shit! That's not good. I went through every single one of them, I think. Maybe I left one behind. Oh, I hit him again. Oh, and again, but he pulled me up. Mate, he must be low on health, so bear that in mind. Because I'd rather you win than he did. Oh. Oh, I missed it. I keep missing them. I'm a fool. Oh, now I'm hitting the bomb. Is that guy winning and you're not? What's happening? Something's not right in the universe, mate. What's going on? Because we've been way too long, haven't we? That's what it is, mate. I was hoping there was someone in my range for those rockets, but unfortunately, no! Mate, the timing on that, I couldn't do that again if you asked me to. Because I pressed it, not knowing that you was coming out of nowhere with your attack. And because of the way you had made your attack, that was why that plasma was able to hit you. Because I'd already pressed it. Mate, that could not happen again in a million years. And it's moments like that why I love this game as well. It's so balanced, like anything could happen, you know, literally like that. Because that's not going to happen again ever. And the amount of times I've said that as well, usually with plasmas, you know, I've been like, that's not going to happen again, or like a weird kind of turbo, or like a barrel roll a million miles into the air or something. Oh, there we go, nice. I didn't think I was going to win it on points. I didn't really want to. I wanted to blow the hell out of someone again. 'Cause that felt good. Oh, that's 2 wins now. That's not bad actually. What is it saying? I'm a successful racer. Yeah. I said it before though, didn't I? Sometimes you got that's the medal you've got to get on these eliminator modes, mate. 'Cause if you stay ahead, was I ahead? I think I was ahead anyway. I don't know. Maybe I won. Oh no, you was. I think you was in front of me quite a lot of the time. Let's go Tech Dura, mate. I think all the tracks are good on eliminator really, as long as it's on Rapier. This guy seems to be sticking around, so I'm liking this Vars as well. Sorry, it's not bad. Not bad for Eliminator. Because I think it's got 80 shields. I don't know, I'm not going to check right now. I'm going to drink a bit of this. I wish I could let this... Yeah. I wish I could let this guy know that I'm going to be about 30 seconds, but what I can do is go into this, and it comes up as if I'm like changing shit, doesn't it? Like, has my name disappeared from the lobby? Yeah. So he'll know what that means. That means I'm doing something on the game. What am I doing? Am I changing the mode? Nah, I'm not. I've literally just... So you don't leave. You know what I mean? Oh really? Was it? M-R-T-X. Oh, I might see... If I see the name, I'll be like, oh, I've seen them, but... If I haven't seen them, it's probably... what level are they? Oh, it'll tell you where they're from, like the flag. But I really need the toilet right now, so I'm just going to be 2 seconds, sorry. These guys might leave, but I suppose that's up to them at the end of the day. Oh, it might be Turkey or something. I don't know, I'd have to see the flag. Oh, I knew he would.
Pfizer.
What, there's only... Oh, at least this guy's stuck around. Right, oh, I've never seen that guy before. No. He probably would have been good cannon fodder as well. Because on a race, it's usually like, oh, noobs, you know, like... It's alright if the... Yeah, that's what I said, is it Turkey? Because I didn't actually see the flag before he left, but... I was thinking China or Turkey. Like, if you were saying it's a red flag with a white dot, then that's either China or Turkey, isn't it? yeah, 100%. Right, give me 2 secs. I keep getting like the occasional viewer popping in and then leaving like 10 seconds later, which is usually the case anyway. But every now and again you get someone stays, or like there's a regular, you know, that pops in every now and again and goes, "Yeah, alright, great, or whatever." So. Oh shit. You hit me and him, I think. Oh, how did that not blow him up? Mate, I hit him with 3 rockets, I'm sure I did. And he's still alive. Oh, he's dead now. I knew he was gonna blow. Oh, I should have blew myself up. Am I an idiot? I didn't realise I had 0 health. Literally, I looked up and it said 0. I think you've won this already, mate.
Mines.
But that's what it's all about. I quite like these short little, because it's intense, because it's like, oh no, you're going to win. Oh no, you're going to win, you know. Instead of it being like, oh, we've still got a way to go, or whatever it is.
Mines.
Oh, how is that not? Them leech beams, sometimes they just don't work properly, man. Holy hell.
Bomb. Rockets.
Oh, nice! With some mans! That's an excellent kill. That's how I like. Yeah, come on, give me your health, give me your health, give me your health, give me your health, give me your health. Oh, mate, he must be nearly dead, come on! Oh, why is that actually a bomb? Oh, what? No, I really only want to kill this guy. He's gonna. Ugh. Just landed a bomb on me. No, no, what am I doing? That leech beam was a total fail. Oh, I should have used that.
Plasma.
I would have had to wait anyway, wouldn't I? Oh no, what a dud. What a dud. Absolute dud. They could be good though, I don't know.
Rockets.
No.
Bomb.
Oh, don't shield it. Ooh, shield.
Bomb. Energy critical.
No. My pick up. My pick up. I'm gonna blow myself up. I've got 4 health. I ain't letting you have that. Oh, you've won already. What the hell? This guy's going nuts. What the? Oh, did that bomb hit you at least at the end there? Oh god. Well, that was fun anyway. I think I do need to put it up to like 150 or something there, but I'm spinning now, so I reckon I'm gonna leave. Yeah, if you should probably stick around and challenge this guy a bit more, mate. You never know, you might win one again. But yeah, I'm gonna head off, dude. But it's been fun, it has. Yeah, man, and you take care, won't you? And yeah, 100%. Yeah, we'll play like sometime soon. Like if you want to do it like tomorrow or the next day or when I'll tell you what I'm doing anyway, and I'll let you know. Yeah. Yeah, man. You take it easy, won't you? And I'll get out. Yeah, man. In a bit, dude. In a bit. See you later, dudes and bros and guys and bitches and hoes and dudes and guys and bros. See you later, dudes.